Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how to sew this beautiful dress. I fold material into two like this. I'm going to mark for zip. I mark 2 inches here. This the back. This folded into two, and I'm going to bring it like this. This way I mark, so the front is on top where I mark like this. The shoulder is 14 inches. Divide by 2, it will give me 7 inches, which is here, plus ½ inch to sew. Armhole 8.5 inches from shoulder. I place my tape on the shoulder here. This is the shoulder. Then from shoulder down the armhole. Bust is 34 inches. 34 divided by 4 plus sewing allowance. This is the half length, 14 inches. Then I add 1 inch to sew. I'm going to use ½ inch to sew the shoulder and ½ inch to sew the bottom. So half length measurement, that is under bust or waist, 30 inches. 30 divided by 4 plus sewing allowance, and that. I'm going to trim ½ inch from here, from the shoulder here. Neckline is 3 inches. I measure 3 inches on the neckline. I'm going to use 1 inch to cut the back. 1 inch to cut the back. Then 4 inches to cut the front. This is the deepness of the front. Like this. 4 inches to cut the front. So I'm going to trim here. From the center here down here, I'm going to measure 4 inches for that. This for that. I'm going to cut the down. I fold it into two like this. This into two. Then I bring back again to my direction. But before I do that, let me mark where I'm going to sew zip on, just like this top. So I measure 2 inches all the way down like that. Then I'm going to bring this to my side here. So this under bust, this part is the waist. You can call it waist, depends on the length you use. This one is just under bust because it's not up to half length. When you measure from your shoulder to your navel, is your half length, that is your waist. But if you measure before your navel, I call that under bust. So this is my under bust on the first one I cut. So it's going to relax here like this. It's going to stay here. So I'm going to measure under bust here, the same measurement with the first one, which is 30 inches. 30 divided by 4, then sewing allowance, and that I'm also going to add just small dots here. Hip is 38 inches hip plus sewing allowance. Bottom is 36 divided by 4 plus sewing allowance. So this is that 4 inches, just like this top one. I'm going to cut the flag, the one I'm going to sew on the waist, the long flag. I'm going to sew on the waist. So after cutting that, I will cut exactly the way I cut the lining. and I will cut the lining for this from this up here down here. Then I'm going to sew on the back. I measure, so this one is 14 inches, this one is 14 inches. 80 inches folded into 2 will give me 40 inches. And the length here is 46 inches. So this is the flare I'm going to sew on the back. The way I'm going to cut this is different from the normal flare. I'm going to mark, I'm also going to add zip on the back of this one. That is why I'm giving 2 inches allowance. So what I'm going to do now, as straight as this material is, like this. So I'm going to measure the waist or under bust is 30 inches. So I'm going to remove 7 inches from it. It will now remain 27 inches. So I'm going to measure 27 inches here, which is going to be on the waist till some parts of the front. So this is my, from here to here is 27 inches. So I'm going to add inches to sew in. Like this. So what I'm going to do now is to bring it this way. This way I mark, this very place I mark, then like this. So I'm going to cut it this way. I'm going to cut this very part off, this place. I'm going to cut it off from it. Like this, cut. So for me to get the measurements here, this 46 inches, this part I just finished cutting is more than 46 inches. So I'm going to measure from waist here to give me 46 inches from this part I just cut. I'm going to, this part is 46 inches, the back. This side I just finished cutting is more than 46 inches. So I'm going to place my tape here. I will measure 46 inches. Inches like this. So I'm going to curve. I'm going to mark like this. You can see the bottom is wide. This is the top. I'm going to sew. This is the top. I'm going to sew on top like this. And this is the front. So now come like this. So when I start sewing, I believe you will understand better. So let me just keep cutting. Then when I'm sewing, I will be directing you how far it goes. I'm going to cut the sleeve. The sleeve length is 25 inches. I'm going to mark 2 inches on the bottom to hem, like this, 2 inches to hem. So I will place my tape where I mark and measure 25 inches. 25 inches plus sewing allowance. Round sleeve is 9 inches, divided by 2 will give me 4.5 inches plus sewing allowance. So this is the sleeve. So I'm going to cut. So I finished cutting the lining. The lining, and the sleeve, I'm going to start to sew. I'm going to start to sew after cutting the lining. I place on top like this. I'm going to sew round and sew the two sides. I'm going to sew the two sides and the neck. Then I will bring it out from here, the right side out from here. I'm going to do the same to the back side. I'm going to sew the part where I'm going to add zip and the two sides, and also for the front, the two sides. When I'm done doing that, I will show you. I'm done hemming the sleeve, the bottom. This is the sleeve, and the neck. I finished sewing the neck, adding that on it. That, so I sew one side of the shoulder, so I'm going to sew the other side. This is the back, the other back I'm going to sew. Then the bottom, I finished sewing the side where I'm going to fix my zip, and that's on the both sides. So I'm going to join the shoulder. You can actually join your shoulder like this. If joining it like this is difficult for you, for example like this, you place this the front, this is the back. You place it like this and use this to turn, use the lining to turn around like this before you sew. If it's difficult for you like that, you can also sew it like this. Sew the two lining together and the two main material together. You can actually sew it like this. Like this. You can do it like that. After sewing, it will still give you the same with this one I just finished sewing. So you can actually do it like that. So I'm going to continue the way I normally do it. So this is the back shoulder, this is the front. You can see the front and the front shoulder and the back shoulder, the main material, they are the same, and the lining for the back shoulder, and this is the lining of the front shoulder. So I'm going to use the lining of the front shoulder to overlap like this, like this. Then it will not be on the back. So this is the front shoulder, this is the front shoulder, so it will not be on the back of the shoulder. Then I'm going to sew. So I'm done sewing the shoulder. This is where I'm going to add zip on. I'm going to leave about 3 to 4 inches before I sew down. So I finished sewing down. I finished sewing down where I'm going to sew zip on. I leave 4 inches. This is where I'm going to sew zip on. I leave 4 inches, but I hem this part and this side. To join this side and this side, this is the top. I'm going to join the top separately, and I'm going to join this bottom separately. So I'm going to join. What I'm going to do now is also, so I'm going to leave 4 inches, which I leave on this one, this long one that is going to, this flare that is going to be on the back. This one I leave 4 inches for zip, where I'm going to sew zip on. So I'm also going to leave 4 inches here where I'm going to sew zip on. So I will show you when I finish doing that. I'm done sewing. This is the down, and this is the top. So what I'm going to do next, so I'm going to place this flare so this is where I leave for zip. This one I'm going to sew in the middle with this one. This is this zip area. like this. So I'm going to sew round to this point with the other side. I'm going to sew round to this point until I reach this side with zip in this one. I'm going to sew. When I'm done sewing, I will show you how it looks like. I'm going to join. This is the top, this is the flare on the back to the front dart, this is the bottom. So the flare is in the middle like this, then I'm going to place this on top. This is the zip area where I'm going to sew zip on. This is it, where I'm going to sew zip on. Then I will sew and all through. This is the center of the gown. I will sew all through to the end. I will show you when I finish sewing. I'm done joining. This is the front, this is the flare. So I end the flare where I sewed that on both sides, this side and this side. So I end the flare there. I start from the back and sew up to here, and then continue and to this side. So this is the front and this is the back. So I'm going to sew the sleeve. I'm going to sew the sleeve. Then when I'm done sewing the sleeve, I will hem the bottom. I will sew the zip on. So when I'm done doing everything, I will show you. 10 inches for the back slit. This is the back slit. After finish sewing the back and the zip, finish fixing the zip on the back, flare on the back. This is how it looks like. This is the down. This is the back side, slit on the back. So you fly the flare over like this. This is the front. So this is it. This video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, please subscribe, and there's a notification bell beside. Click on it so you'll be notified whenever I upload new ones. Share this video as always. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.